Good morning, Divine Collective. Welcome to the Dollface Dojo. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Okay, so once I pulled all the cards for this, and I as soon as I was done, I kept hearing like the Boy Meets World, where Topanga and Corey are up on the stage and they're doing karaoke and they're singing War, What Is It Good For? And Topanga's like, good God, you all, right? And he's like, whoa! Okay, so I don't know if there's something to it, like, something to that, okay? You could like Boy Meets World, or the song could be significant, or War, what the fuck is it good for? Absolutely fucking nothing. Good God, you all, right? But, all right, let's just get into the reading. Some greedy, pathological liar who looks at you like they're scared of you. Okay, 101 on the clock. Spirit's taking all these beings out who keep trying to get in your way. Okay, their loyalty lies where the money lies, so they're a liability. Someone told motherfuckers that you cheated on them when it was the other way around. Okay, and they have very deep, dark secrets. Everything is not what it seems. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Levels to this shit. There is a fake reader or false prophet stealing your work, which is why I'm doing my readings the way I'm doing them right now. So you'll see that some readings are written out. I talk about the archangels, and I give you the, like, the Halloween oracle, certain things that'll help the Divine Collective on their path, down their path. When it comes to my readings like this, or, you know, I'm doing them on video, for that reason, okay? Fake reader, false prophet, stealing your work. They have a lot of shadow work that needs to be done, but you 202 on the clock, have made it to Ascended Master status. Your Kundalini, you have a Kundalini awakening activation going on, okay? And we picked that up the other day too, 212 on the clock. Someone, okay, this false prophet, this person who's stealing your work, this fake-ass tarot reader, or this motherfucker who said that you cheated on them, or whoever, I don't know. Somebody was saying that you were with them intimately, but you don't even know them, or you've never been with them. Okay, now I also picked up that this could be your twin flame, because you can figure out who your twin flame is with numerology. Now, and I just saw 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Now, after I said that, your twin flame could have said that they were with you intimately, but you've never been with them intimately. Now, I'm not saying this for the romantic connections, okay? What I'm saying is that I have done readings and picked up on readings where, like me, there are mother-daughter twin flames out here. There are father-son twin flames, daughter-father. I have never seen another mother-daughter twin flame, and I've researched, but there is father and daughter, and there is mother and son. Those have been documented. But I've also picked up these readings where your child, say, you know, your child is out here being paid to say that you did horrible things to them when it wasn't you, it was probably the other parent, or it was just made up bullshit, it was cult fucking affiliations, being paid to lie. Okay, so if that is the case, your twin flame was out here lying about you, 333 on the clock, and I'm rubbing my nose. Your twin flame was out here being paid to lie about you. Now, if that was the fucking case, you'd be in prison. You'd be not walking these streets, right? There would be fucking some sort of situation, right? But it's unfounded. It's bullshit. They were paid to do it. They lied. They're a pathological liar. Okay? Hold on. Now, if this is your twin flame, okay, they're a pathological liar who's greedy. They did it all for money. They lied, okay? You're a good parent. You were always a good parent. You had unhealed habits. You may have just, you know, carried traumas with you from your childhood, but you were always a good parent, okay? This being may actually be trying to sexually assault you in your dreams, so it doesn't have to, it could be your twin flame. Now, this could be a romantical situation. Your twin flame could be trying to sexually assault you in your dreams, but your soul won't allow it. Or someone out here is trying to sexually assault you in your dreams, but your soul won't allow it. Now, I'm not going to get into it. But they're really bad energy, okay? And they need to take the time to go within and introspect and figure out why they are the way they are, and why they do the things they do, and why they say the things they say, and why they lie, and why they're greedy, and why they're hateful, and why they're jealous, and why they don't feel content with themselves, because it's a self problem. Everything starts with self. Self-awareness, self-respect, self-love, self-care, right? all self-deny, like, it's, but you go on the opposite side of that, right? So, whatever, self-sabotage, right? All right, they could have brown hair or you could have brown hair, but you've ended this shit with them. That you don't want anything to do with them. You know what you're done. You're done with the cycles, with this bullshit, okay? This being is going to try to say that they were made to do what they did. You got paid to do what you did, and you went ahead and did it. No one can make you do anything, and no one can control you unless you allow them to do that. That's why boundaries are so fucking important, right? Right. Okay? No one can make you do anything unless you allow them to. So they see how powerful you are now. You could be Pleiadian. You're the OG of the starseeds, right? And since they lost you, their whole existence has been shit. They're doing black magic and watching to see if it's working. You know, I am interested. Like, I have made it recently. I have made it out of 2-3 separate situations where they were continuously trying to put me in life or death situations, and they're using the landlord to do this, and they're using the neighbors to do this, and they're using weird fucking morons at work and out driving around to do this, okay? But they, like, it's like interesting, like, I know that they're doing it, like, by the minute. They're just constantly doing death spells and love spells and da-da-da-da-da. And I picked up on a reading yesterday, too, that your twin flame is doing black magic on you, but because they're so stupid that they don't realize that you two mirror each other. Every time they send you anything, it goes directly back to them because they're sending it to self, right? Okay, so I thought that was really fucking funny. And I'm rubbing my nose. It's funny. It's funny. Keep sending it because it's going right back to you. Everything you're doing is just hitting you. And, like, we've been telling them this for, what, months, years, decades, centuries, but they don't get it, okay? Also, if you go to the doctors or the dentist, don't leave anything behind. 7-Eleven on the clock. Don't leave anything behind. Don't leave your teeth, anything with your blood, anything, okay? Because a lot of these doctors and dentists belong to the Illuminati, Freemasons, Eastern Stars, etc. They do dark shit, and they may even purposely try to make you bleed or do things to don't leave your teeth, don't leave nothing, okay? Take everything with you, all right? Because that's, just saying. But you have nothing to worry about. I mean, you're good, you're Goldie, you're Ascended Master, you're fucking fine. Like, you're just living your life right now. Bills will be paid. You have nothing to worry about with that. You could be suffering fruit flies or flies at this time. This is that wolf in sheep's clothing. Now, I picked up, we had that reading about how we have that fake-ass tarot reader, right? Or that evil tarot reader that is stopping someone from coming in to tell you that they love you or trying to or doing black magic on you. This is the reason why you're suffering fruit flies at this time. It's just black magic being done on you. It's monitoring spirits. They're trying to see what you're doing. They're trying to see if this person has come towards you yet. They're just fucking on some other shit, right? So watch what you eat and drink. They're trying to poison you. So they also do CP, and they fail to learn any fucking lesson, any lesson ever, okay? So they're definitely looking at repeating a whole separate life, but it's going to be real fucking bad, okay? There could be somebody around you trying to use word salad, okay? This is a narcissist tactic. This is a demon reptilian tactic where they try to foof around their words to try to keep you in confusion or looking at them like, what the fuck, right? But you don't play games, and you're not going to, and that's in here too. All right, you can see through all that bullshit. You're like, who the fuck sent you, bro? I know. First off, I don't trust you to begin with. Secondly, I know you're involved and affiliated with this cult, coven, group, gang, union of dumbass people who continuously are trying to come at me. You've tried to kill me a few times. Hasn't worked, but you still continue to try. Kudos to you. Enjoy your karma for that. Like, you know what I mean? You could be on YouTube, so they're watching you on YouTube if you have a platform, or you could just be watching me on YouTube right now and getting messages. All right, but YouTube is significant. Maybe someone at YouTube is part of this shit too, because we all know, like, these YouTube fucks fuck with our shit, right? They don't put you in the algorithms. Your likes or your comments have come down, or whatever the case may be. Your likes, your shares, your comments, your views, whatever. All right, so YouTube fucking, They can be easily bought and sold as well. I mean, right? But these beings are all planning on setting you up. They were paid to cause you pain, ultimate betrayals, and even death. These beings can, like I said, these beings can be bought and sold, so watch your back. Someone's going to try to come in to partner up with you. Now, I'm looking at this like, if they're planning on setting you up, and we know that, and they're paid to cause you ultimate betrayals, painful endings, and death, somebody coming in to partner up with you would be part of the setup, plot, and plan, okay? This could also be a coworker, or this is a separate situation. Your coworkers don't know or realize who you are or what you are. You don't do drugs, you don't drink, and you don't have sex. And I'm burping. Something is presently taking place right now with a car crash. So your coworkers could be on the plans and plots, and that's in here too. Plans and plots and setups against you. There could be, presently right now, they could be getting into a car crash for trying to get you into a car accident of some kind. Okay, they could have sent out some sort of spell work to try to have you get hit by a car or get into a car accident. Now they are 11:11 on the clock. All right, because everything they try to do against you, Spirit makes it work for you. So these could be the Freemasons who are doing this. And you don't play games, and you're not going to. Like, you're not playing, well, 11:23 on the clock, you're not playing with these motherfuckers. You're like, yes, I am absolutely not motherfucking playing with these motherfuckers. God does not play about me. I don't care. We're all good over here. Y'all can get in your car crashes. Y'all can suffer your own deaths. Y'all can fucking suffer the fat spells, the beauty spells, the fucking whatever else you're trying to send the fuck out, because over here we're protected and guided and anointed, and we're fine. Okay? You have lifetimes of knowledge. These beings don't. They want to know what you know. That's why it's so vital to keep your cards close to your chest. Don't let them know your next moves. You know, that's all you. They're just jealous. They're jealous that you have lifetimes of knowledge and that you can make your name by yourself. You don't need help from a cult. You probably could have gotten approached by a fucking cult. Like, you want to be a rock star? And do a fancy? And you're like, dude, if I wanted all that, I could get it on my own. I don't fucking need a bunch of clowns to come together to do that for me. Okay? And that was your saving grace. The second you said no was your saving fucking grace. Okay? That may not have happened for you. Okay? That's for a select few. But there's somebody out here with rainbow hair, 12:34 on the clock, rainbow hair, multicolored hair, okay, who could be jealous of you, having beings at your work doing black magic. So you have somebody at your work with different colored hair, rainbow hair, that has beings at work doing black magic on you, or this could be a being at work that is doing black magic on you, and you need to walk away from your current job, 12:52 on the clock. There is, we go right back to the fake-ass reader, 12:56, fake-ass reader, a tarot reader is jealous of another reader and talking shit and spreading lies. That is not divine behavior, okay? Which makes sense because it's not a real fucking reader. It's a false prophet anyway. So, all right, there's a court system. I know this card's fucked up. I haven't changed it. The court system of Illuminati, Freemasons, and Eastern Stars are, oh, here we go, are drug trafficking for the Church of Scientology. My fucking camera froze yet again. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Did that help? Yeah, 13:33 on the clock. So there's Illuminati, Freemason, and Eastern Stars who are drug trafficking for Church of Scientology. Someone is going to come back to try to escape their karma, so be prepared for that. This being seems to be drawn to you. They're going to try to guilt trip you. They're doing this all for money, so keep your guards up. They sabotage the connection. Oh well, that's their fucking problem. You're walking, talking, living proof that God exists. Someone is going to try to say that they're coming in. The way I took this was someone's going to come in with information to help you, but I feel like it's more of a ploy. It's a tactic. It's fake. They're Fox News right now, okay? They're Fox News. They're fake fucking news, bro. All right? I don't actually know if Fox News is fake news. I've never watched it, but from what I've heard, that's what I've heard, okay? But somebody is trying to come in, and they're going to say that they have some sort of information that may help you. Don't believe them. Spirit has them blocked from you and your energy anyway, okay? They can't elevate to your level, so what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to come in and bring you down to theirs. Nay, not today. They're still going to try. They're still trying. 14:44 on the clock. They're still fucking trying. They keep trying. They're not getting anywhere, but their ego isn't getting it. Okay? Their ego runs their life. They think they're so invincible, unstoppable, untouchable, king or queen of the world, when they don't have a leg to stand on. They don't. Not spiritually speaking. They're not protected. They're not guided. They're not anointed. They work for the devil. They hail a non-God. They're reptilian, they're demonic, they're shapeshifters, they're fucking wired wrong beings that join into cults and covens 15:15 on the clock because they cannot stand on their own 2 feet. They are not strong enough. They are weak, they are simple-minded, they are pathetic, they can't think outside of the box, they have no creativity, they don't get messages from the fucking divine, excuse my language, they don't get messages from the divine, and they are not of God. So where this inflated ego would even come from is beyond me. How can you have an inflated ego when you know you aren't shit? And I think it's because they have a bunch of enablers around them that, like, root them on for being such a piece of shit, right? That's any narcissist, demon, reptilian, shapeshifter. Because they come off as the good guy or good girl or whatever the case may be, this mask-wearing bullshit of, I'm so great, to everyone who doesn't know you, that can't see through you. Okay? Someone at work is definitely doing love spells on you. Alright, you definitely need a new job. So that's coming out hard in this. Ending you was part of their initiation into this cult coven group because they're too weak to stand on their own 2 feet and do the right thing. Okay? If it feels off, it is off, so trust it. Trust your intuition. Because God does not play about you, and these bitches are going to learn that, all right? There is illegal activity going on at your work. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely cult-based with the Illuminati, Draco Reptilian Illuminati. So ending you was definitely part of joining into these, all right? You could be in New York, or this is taking place in New York, or you could be from New York. But some cult member definitely reached out from the Illuminati, Draco Reptilian Illuminati. Someone definitely reached out at your work. You need to get outside, explore the wilderness. Okay? These bitches are ugly on the inside, so it doesn't matter to you how they look on the outside. You could be 1707. Devil always comes with a pretty face, but on the opposite side of that, so do earth angels. So you need to use it. I know you can see through them because you're an ascended master. You see through all the bullshit. It doesn't matter how they look on the outside. You know better than to let your any type of temptation guide you down the wrong path. You know what the right path is. You're not easily swayed. You've probably been celibate for a fucking number of years, so any type of temptation that they think that they are not. Not for you. You don't want them. You don't care. Okay? They need to surrender. All right? They need to stop trying to control you. It's not working. You make other boys want to do it just because you did it. You make these people want to change. You trigger these people into change. You trigger these people into healing. You trigger these people into maybe they want to try to live through what you've lived through. The ones who have sent out the spiritual warfare, the gang stalking, the fucking stolen identities, the fucking stolen houses, 1808 on the clock. The ones who keep trying to steal blessings, everything will be taken from them. So they're going to end up suffering. Anything they've done to you, they will end up suffering. Especially your twin flame. You guys have the same life path. So they didn't get that. Like they didn't pick up on that before they started doing what they did and saying what they said. Now everything is coming back full circle, the truth is coming out, and they're going to have to suffer the same life path that they made you walk, which they may not make it out of. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? If your twin flame chose the karmic path in this life, and there's no turning back, they've made their decision, they kept going, even after getting chance after chance after chance to come back and do the right thing, and to come in, to do the work, and to come into union with you and get on their path and do the mission, and they did not choose that life. There is no coming back from that. Now they have to go down the same step, and I'm sorry for my twin flame, man. That's going to suck for you. I was protected and guided through all that. That's why I got saved, because I stayed on the side of light and right. You have not. You have absolutely not. And you're shit. But that also goes for anybody else sending out spiritual warfare, black magic, all that other fucking bullshit that they do. All right, they're going to have to suffer everything that they've done. All right, you cannot and will not be put into a box. You're born to stand out. Again, with this too, you make other boys. So this goes right with the tarot reader. You're a prophet. You're a reader. You're more than a reader. You're a chosen one. You're a prophet. You are a warrior of God. You're the right hand of God. You call judgment on those, that you know are doing wrong, okay? God trusts you with making decisions about beings out here, okay? So you cannot and will not be put into a box. You were born to stand out. Someone at your job is jealous and hating. Again, you're going to have to, this being talks down to beings and they're condescending. You have to get a new job. Now, we're going into a whole different situation here. I believe that this is somebody in the Illuminati, Draco Reptilian Illuminati, somebody who's definitely like a shapeshifter. You've probably seen their face change, yada, yada, yada. Okay? There was a baby that wanted or needed to be born. You could have been married to this being in a past life, and they were living a double life in this life, trying to put on that mask 2034 of being a good guy. You could have told them, you are going to regret this. You are going to regret everything you fucking put me through. You are going to regret it. And they were like, I'm not going to regret shit. Okay, they're absolutely regretting it now. Okay, you could be moving to a new home, or maybe you had to move to a new home. This could be presently taking place, or this could have taken place. You could have met this being when you moved to a new home, a new state, a new place, whatever the case may be. But you are definitely going to be moving forward here. You may need to be moving out of your home now because of, insufficient actions that were ignored when you tried to bring up problems to your landlord or whoever. And now the problem has grown in size, and it is what it is, okay? Someone is definitely in denial about a situation that they missed an opportunity with you. You could have had to leave that place because of this being. You could have had to, I don't know, take a bus 4 days and cross many, many states to move far, far away from this being. But they're in denial that they've missed this opportunity with you. I think they still think that there's some sort of chance. So this being who got you pregnant, right? And you may have had an abortion, or you may have had a miscarriage. To that, I say I'm very sorry. I understand your pain. You may not be in pain over this anymore. You may have gotten signs that your babies are with you. So it's more or less, I am still very, very sorry for your loss, okay? I do understand it more than you know. But this being seems to think that they still have some shot with you after everything they've done. You may not have had a period for an extended amount of time. Again, you were pregnant, okay? But even before that, 22, 26 on the clock, even before that, you may have not had a period for an extended amount of time. That was because womb spells were being done on you. You may not have bled. If you got an abortion or you did have a miscarriage, you may not have bled after, which is very unusual. If you've ever had an abortion before that, you would have found that very, very unusual because you generally bleed pretty heavy after an abortion. This was not that, okay? So there was womb spells being done on you, all right? Your life story is going to be heard around the world. You're destined for justice and greatness, okay? You may need to clean your house, but your ancestors are proud of you. You broke, and I'm not saying like your house is dirty. What I'm saying is like, clean your house, get your stuff, like you're going to be moving. You're going to be moving soon, 23:14 on the clock. You're going to be moving soon, so you're going to want to get stuff cleared out, throw out what does not serve you. I know I did that reading this morning with the material things. Anything you're holding on to in a material aspect, if it doesn't bring you joy, it doesn't bring you happiness, you can't carry it on your fucking back. I mean, that's if you don't have a car. Throw it out. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of it. It's not necessary. All right? I'm hearing ancient Chinese secrets, huh? There was I saw that from, I believe it was, I don't know what it was. It was kind of like a feng shui thing, I think. But it's like more or less, if you hold it in your hands, it doesn't make you joyful, it doesn't bring you happiness, it doesn't bring you peace, it's got to go, okay? Your ancestors are proud that you broke generational curses. You freed your ancestors, okay? Definitely. Now, while you were pregnant, okay, you could have been going back and forth about the situation. You could have been like, well, on one hand, I have more money going out than coming in. On the other hand, and I don't want to do this by myself again, and I don't have this or that, or something. You felt in lack of some kind. You didn't want to go through an entire fucking raising of a child again alone, so you fucking said, okay. But you were hopeful. You were promised things. This motherfucker came around promising you marriage, promising you a home, promising you this and that. You were hopeful that this being was telling you the truth. This is the being that's in denial that they've missed this opportunity with you, but they absolutely have. The door is closed, the cycles have ended, you want nothing to do with them, you are done. Okay? But you were hopeful at the time. All right? But this being said, he was divorced or separated and he was lying to you. You know that now. You probably had an inkling, but there was like, oh, she lives in a different state. Da, 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 da. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She was there. This was all set up before you got pregnant. This was all set up, okay? And their tactics work on others, but not on you. 25 on the clock. This being is selfish. They thought that you were stupid and gullible and naive. Boy, were they wrong. They could have been indecisive about taking an offer for a period of time. You may have seen them like apologizing to you out of nowhere in tears, like you couldn't understand why they were acting that way, but then after you got set up, you understood, that kind of shit. All right, they could have been indecisive. They had time to make the right decision, and they chose not to. They chose to go against you. They chose to set you up. They chose to gang stalk you. They chose to send spiritual warfare and black magic your way. They chose to fucking make your life a living hell. The beings around them that were pushing them to do this and paying them to do this, we're getting off on the fact that this person was hurting you, okay? You know this now. Maybe not at the time because you were hopeful. You were really hopeful that you had found your person and that you were going to finally, you know, have the family that you wanted or the life that you want, like you were going to build with this person. No. This person was a setup and this was a fake friend stabbing you in the back. This wasn't a friend. They may even said some shit like, oh, we were friends. Friends don't get friends pregnant. Friends don't tell friends that they're going to marry them. Friends don't tell friends, as soon as we get an apartment or a house, we'll be fine. Friends don't lie yeah. You already know. You already know. Oh, and I just flipped this card over. It wasn't even there. This dude, you probably told this dude, you're a dime a dozen, bro. You're a dime a dozen type of dude. I could go to 7-Eleven right now and get 15 more of you. Don't play with me. All right? You ain't shit. And now you're cold. You're very cold towards this person, right? All right, so we have a child here who's being abused. Now, and I do have the card in here that you may have gotten an abortion, but the child is still alive. Okay, 27:25 on the clock. This child, if you had an abortion at a specific period of time where that child had probably a life, a possibility of being able to live, okay, that child could still be alive, and that child is being abused by this person. Okay, that's not for all of you. I promise you that. But God did not forget about you. God, you're getting a new love. You are getting new love. Okay. Don't let beings touch you if you know you absorb energy. Okay, protect your energy. This being could be drinking blood, 2808, and they're in love with you. And they have, like I said, they have a bunch of enablers around them, okay? So, like, when you know someone is wrong, you don't side with them because they're family, friend, or fucking lover, or whatever. Wrong is wrong. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Just because 50,000 people agree with it being wrong, like, doesn't make it right. And there goes that not standing on your own 2 feet and needing public approval and going externally for things you should know internally to do the right. You're just, yeah, they defamed your character. They tried to ruin your reputation. They talked shit about you. They lied about you. They probably spread horrendous lies about you. Okay, along with your twin flame, along with, yeah, this being is a predator. They could have preyed on your son or daughter as well, or your son or daughter was affiliated with them. Your son or daughter could end up in the emergency room for being a spiritually broken opportunist. They could have already, or they're going to. They're hopeless, and you've lost faith in them. They're getting their karma for trying to control you and your money. You did not seek revenge in this situation. You have not sought out any type of, I want to say recoil, but it's more of, You've not sought out revenge, okay? Retaliation. You've not sought out retaliation. You're seeking justice, and you're waiting on your angels and ancestors to handle. You're waiting for karma to swing through, and it is, okay? You could see your ancestors in the sky or clouds. You have found out a lot, but there's a lot more that you don't know yet. It'll come. Don't worry. It's all coming out. All right. You're ready to move out of self to service. So if you've been in a period of introspection or healing, that I'm burping, Spirit is saying that you're ready to step into your role of why you're here. Okay. Like whether it's service to humanity, whatever it is. Okay. Yeah. And here we go. Got an abortion, but the baby is still alive. And if you don't get it or understand it, you're not meant to. It's 1, 2, 3 on the clock. And I had to stop my video because my screen froze. So now we're going right back to, okay. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. If you don't, good. Because my readings are not for the weak. If you don't get it or understand it, it's not for you. It's okay. It's okay. Be thankful. Be thankful that, on one hand, be thankful that you had, for those of you who do understand, be thankful you had the experiences you had. On the other hand, if you don't understand it, you don't get it, and you're like, what? Is that even possible? Anything is possible in this life. Everything is possible in this life. And everything that somebody has experienced, you have no right, absolutely no right to bulldoze their feelings or make them feel like their feelings are invalid. Okay? And the truth. 2:12 on the clock. The truth. You have no right to tell somebody who's telling the truth that they're lying. Okay? Invalidating, bulldozing, trying to make them feel less, like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. If it doesn't resonate, that's good. Be grateful. All right? You will be getting victory over this whole situation. 2, 3, 4 on the clock. You had friends in on it. Those fake friends stabbing you in the back, they worked for Midnight Productions. Midnight Production was involved. They were trying to sell you off to Midnight Productions and their snuff films, and they were trying to sell you to have sex for money, okay? Anyone at Midnight Productions having sex, and you can't even call that shit sex, because sex is consensual. What they do is they pick women and children off the fucking street and then fucking involve them in horrible things where somebody ends up dead. Okay, that's not sex, all right? But that shit is coming to an end, 3:13 on the clock. These beings are trying to blackball you and stop your channel or business from growing. Good luck to you. You're an empath. And they thought they were going to get away with what they've done. Nay. They're learning spiritual lessons. And they're getting their just desserts. And that's the 411. And I will read the 411 card. The 411, that's the info on this bitch. Let's see. What do we got here? Can I read it? Ambition, inner wisdom, and spiritual enlightenment. You are on the right path. Hope is on the horizon. Positive energy, balance, promise of a new beginning. Engage in creative projects and pursuits. You are being protected and taken care of by divine being from higher realms. You are about to embark on a significant journey in your life, one that will require hard work, but will ultimately lead to growth and achievement. Okay. Oh, 4:14 on the clock. So we just passed 4:11 as I was reading 4:11. That's pretty fucking cool. The truth always comes out, so it's better just to speak it right from the start. Stop lying. I can't stand liars, man. I just can't. You walked into a competitive workplace and turned it into teamwork, so your coworkers appreciate you. A coworker who your coworkers appreciate you now, but they tried to get you fired from your job while you were there, okay? Or someone tried to get you fired, or did get you fired, or you quit because you knew what was going on, okay? Your coworkers have an idea of how powerful you are now that they're struggling to pay bills and going through hardships because you've stayed home from work. You've totally turned your back on the situation. 4, 5, 6 on the clock. You're going through a crystalline body activation. There's some attention seeker here who is a flying monkey, or there's many of them who are getting raided. This is something you clearly knew was going to happen. You could have prophesized this. You could have gotten messages about this. You could have done a reading on this where they're going to be raided, or they did get raided, okay? You have a new job offer coming in that is going to make you very, very happy. 5:25 on the clock. Let's read 5:25. Shall we? 5:25, staying alive. As we do. All right, so major changes are on the horizon. Embrace them. Stay positive while facing challenges. Believe in yourself and trust your intuition. You are on the right path. Set confirmation, double confirmation, you're on the right path, so keep checking off your goals. okay? Support, love, harmony, change, challenges, messages that you have to force yourself to be disciplined because that's the only option. Release the old and embrace the new. Get disciplined. It's the only option. Failure is not an option, okay? You got this. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that helped, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.